What up, what up, what up, what up? We back at it again here on Gran Turismo 7. Let me go and make myself known here. There we are. What's up, y'all? We're back playing this week's daily races once again, as usual, here on this Wednesday late afternoon / evening. So, yep, it's the usual deal around here. We're going to take a look at this week's daily races, and we're going to see how well we do. And now, funny enough, for Daily Race B, we got Group 3 cars at Road Atlanta, and my initial plan was just to use the Ford GT3, aka my favorite GT3 car, in this game at least. I was going to use it because I haven't used it for a while, but the one time I actually want to freaking use it, I can't, because it's actually a fixed selection of cars that you can pick, and the Ford GT isn't one of them. I'm like, son of a bitch! But next time Group 3 comes up and there's no fixed setup, I'm using the Ford GT3 100% no matter what, because I haven't used that thing in a while and I want to try using it. But anyway, we're going to start off on Daily Race A as usual, and this is a combination that we're pretty familiar with. We got the full layout of Suzuka in the Abarth 80 in the A112 Abarth, aka the horny car. I call it the horny car because this is the car with that ridiculous friggin' horn that is just very annoying. I even put a short up on my channel about it. And I was gonna run a couple practice laps on here before I started, but I had to take care of something like shortly before I started the stream, so I kind of took my time away. But that's all right. I'm just gonna jump straight into the lobby, and we're just gonna jump straight to it, and I'll just run my first laps right now. Okay, so the one thing I remember about this car is you gotta shift up pretty early with this thing to get the best run out of it, and I think the brakes are a little janky as well, if I remember. Oh, and I'm also gonna be trying using bumper cam for this stream because I haven't used it for a while, and I kind of wanted to give it a try for this stream, so we'll see how it goes. I shift up nice and early. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen this combo. We've had some fun races done here before in the past. It's just a matter of remembering how to drive this car. But I'm sure we'll pick up on it quick. Just gotta refamiliarize myself with it. Yeah, I could probably go through that in fourth, actually. I'll try it next lap. No, turn, you bitch. Alright, up to spoon corner for the first time. Oh, almost missed my paddle for a moment there. Yeah, I should have been in fourth for that first apex. But I was worried I wasn't going to get the car slowed down because my fingers slipped off the damn, or should I say my fingers slipped off the paddle going to downshift. Now, I don't remember if I can no-lift this with the speed of this car, but I'm going to lift just in case. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's another thing I remember about this car now. It's very oversteery if you put too much steering input through 130R. Oh, God. Yeah, gotta be careful with the brakes on this thing. You can't really turn and brake with this thing at the same time. It just loses all traction, and I just lose all feeling in the force feedback. First lap, not so great, but we can definitely improve. Using bumper cam, so I'll turn the ghost off for now. I'll just periodically check to see if I'm closer ahead. Alright, improved through the S's a little bit there, except for the exit, but much better through that section. We'll definitely improve there. Alright, already up just over 6 cents. Nice. Let's see if we can keep that up. We should improve even further going into Spoon here if I can get it right. There we go, much better. Now I just gotta remember how to not Spoon, fucking 130R. I think I need just very slightly lift and not use any brake. Yeah, there we go. Probably maybe lift a little more next time, but that's roughly how to do it. Stay all the way to the right, get the best run possible to the line. 220.8. Alright. Let's see if we can improve upon that even further in the next 9.5 minutes. Oh, I completely botched that corner. Damn it. I feel like maybe if I get the line right, I possibly could no lift through that corner, but I'm not very. I don't have the confidence to try it. I mean, I suppose I could try. I mean, it's only qualifying. I mean, it's not like it's the actual race or anything. So perhaps maybe I will try it. No, gotta find out somehow. That wasn't very good. That's alright, this lap's already written off from the first corner anyway. Yeah, there we go. Really abuse that apex. Yeah, I don't think using third through there is faster. Alright, let's try this again here. Okay, yeah, no. Can't no lift it. Gotta lift. So I can confirm you do have to lift for that corner. You cannot no lift it. And of course I got my window open again. So you're gonna be hearing some dogs barking in the background. And possibly some kids as well. Man, they're really going nuts out there. And so far my lap times have been very inconsistent. Damn it. Well, unless I can pull a rabbit out of a hat here, I feel like that 220.8 is going to be the best I'm going to do for now. Perhaps maybe I'll figure some things out in the race that I should be remembering from the last time we ran this combo, and then perhaps maybe I can improve then. Now, stop. Okay. And I guess I should also mention that for the first time in like 3 weeks or a month, like the driver rating updates are actually turned off now. I think like the last month or at least the last few weeks, the driver rating updates have been on Daily Race A, but this week it's back to being off. So now it's only safety rating that's updated this time, like the way it usually is. So don't have to worry about losing driver rating, but as usual, safety rating can still be affected. Nah, using third on the exit there is definitely probably a little better. I just gotta not get on the throttle too soon like I did there. Gotta be a little more patient. I braked way too soon. Ah. Alright, screw it. It's the last 30 seconds. Screw it. I'm just going to try a no lift 130R and we'll see what happens here. Okay, nope, that definitely doesn't work. Alright, well, looks like a 220.8 is the best we're going to get so far. So, we'll see where that puts us on the grid, and we'll see how we do in our first race of the evening. We'll also see if we see any familiar faces in here that we usually see in Daily Race A. No, I don't recognize a single person in here. So these are all new people to me. Well, either they're new or they're people that I have been in lobbies with before, but their names don't stand out to me. Because, you know, that's something that happens. You either have people in the lobby that you know because you've raced with them many times in the past, or you have times where there's people in here that have been in lobbies with you plenty of times, but you haven't had any memorable moments with them, so you don't really, their names don't stand out to you. Damn, and I just realized half of this lobby didn't even qualify. But anyway, we'll see how we do here, and let the annoying horn fly, because it's gonna happen. That was me. That was me that did it. I'm the only one that did it. Oh, no, never mind. Alright, full start check, so keep throwing that brake. And go. Okay, almost showed me off the track, but that's alright, we managed to bring it back. No, not now. Okay. Alright, managed to save it. Alright, we're finally clear. Now let's see if we can possibly catch up with Bobby here. I mean, I doubt it. I mean, I didn't see how much faster his lap was compared to mine, but we'll see. Yep, the one advantage that you get with the bumper cam is that you get the rear view mirror up at the top. You don't get that with the hood view. And also the radar is in the dead center of the screen, which is also kind of helpful as well. And really, the one advantage I hope you get is that you can see like higher up, so it gives you better visibility. But the bumper game gives more advantages and disadvantages. The one and only disadvantage that you get is slightly less visibility. But I mean, a lot of the pro drivers use this, so I mean, doesn't seem to be hurting them. Oh, Bobby made a mistake. Come here, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby! Get your ass back here! Come here, boy! I'm hungry. Uh-oh. Whew. That was close. Thankfully, this car is front-wheel drive. Ooh, careful not to turn too much. Ah, shit. No. Ah, man. Well, I blew that one. God damn it. I turned the wheel too much and I lost traction and I completely screwed myself over there. Damn it. I actually had a chance as well because I felt like I was slightly quicker than him in certain areas. Well, yeah, that's a shame, but oh well. We got a couple more cracks at it. We'll just utilize this for extra practice. Oh, somebody's off. And someone has a penalty as well. As you rejoin, sir. Oh, okay, that was a bad move. Whoops. Just missed my brake point a little bit. right, one more lap. We'll see if we can get a top 5 back. Just gotta get a little bit closer to him, and then I'll get past him when he serves his penalty. Oh, we might get top 5 even before that. Possibly, maybe even another position. We need to be just a little bit closer. Probably not quite going to be enough. I mean, we still got our top 5 at least. Oh, okay. Well, man, he slowed himself down even more than he should have. Alright, well, that was definitely faster than my previous lap, which means I should have gotten the fastest lap of the race. And hey, you know what? I was one position away from where I started even after that, so I'll take it. But damn, we definitely could have had a shot at winning that. But that's alright. Like I said, we got a couple more tries at it. And perhaps maybe now I can improve my qualifying time a bit with some more laps under my belt. And we got awarded for the fastest lap. Nice. Alright, let's get back in the qualifying time trial and let's see about shaving that time down. We'll have just under 8 minutes by the time we get to the line. There we go, 219. Improved by over a second just on that lap alone. Man, I swear, this happens every time. On the very first lap, I have a really good lap, but then every lap after that is just so much slower. I always have a tendency of doing that. I guess that just shows how inconsistent I am with this car. Some cars I'm more consistent with than others. No, that's alright. At least we improved our time by a lot, so. Man, like I said, I didn't see what lap time Bobby had in the previous lobby when he was on pole, so I don't know if this will put me on pole or not, but we'll see. Just depends on who's in there. Or like usual, somebody even faster will probably join and take the spot away. Because you know that always happens. Ah, nah. It's alright, the race is about to start anyway, so it don't matter. Alright, let's see where we get put. Okay, we are on pole. And somebody else joined. Oh, wow. Before, Bobby's time was only 2/10 faster than my previous time. So if I didn't improve, I would have been starting 5th in this race. And somebody else joined, but I was just slightly faster than them, even. Alright, well, we're starting on pole. Let's see if we can finish there. I would have said have a good race back if I had time to. Alright, keep your foot on that brake. Lights out. Here we go. A lot of times are fairly even, but as you saw in that previous qualifying time trial, my lap times are not very consistent. So we'll see who has the better consistency between the two of us here. Because I feel like that's what it's going to come down to. All right, we got just over a 1.5 second gap after lap 1. Ah, I think I might have cut the apex too much. Frack, I know it. Well, that's not good. Gotta try to edge that gap back up before we get to the penalty line. But my lack of consistency might not help with that. But it looks like there's another car in close proximity behind him, so maybe he'll start fighting him, slow him down a bit. That's the hope anyway. Because as it stands right now, if he's still this close by the time we get to the penalty line, he will get past me. And probably even the guy behind him as well. So I need those two to start fighting behind me. I just realized Ortega is one of the two back there. I remember him from the Dragon Trail race in Group 4 cars last week. Oh, it's going to be close. Can we stay ahead for... Oh, he's going to force his way by. If it was me, I wouldn't have went for that. But you know how Brazilians are on here nowadays. Well, we lost it initially, but we got one lap to get it back. And we got a bit of a run here. He's not defending. He's not shifting at the right time either. He's letting the car rev out. Alright, we got it back, and now we just got to keep Ortega behind for one lap, but as I've seen previously, that's going to be easier said than done. Oh, he's going for it. Nah, I don't think it's going to be enough. I need to get a massive run through 130R and try to get him in the chicane. Nah, I had the lift. Ah, damn it. Nah, damn it. Ah, man, I tried. I pushed way too hard through that final chicane, and I messed up the 130R. Ah, I could have had a chance there. Damn. Well, good race anyway. And the Brazilian behind finished with a 1 second penalty, so even if he did get by me there, he wouldn't have got second anyway. Oh, well, I'll take the award for pole position. Go ahead and congratulate him. No, he left. Okay. Alright. Alright. One more crack at this, and then we'll move on. Unlike last week, I stopped after the first two because that one was so horrendous. But this one, unlike the one last week, this one is actually very good. So I shall do a third one this time. Actually, wait, was it last week that I did that, or was it the week before? You know, no, it was the week before I'm thinking of. Last week, the race day was at Tsuba in the Toyota and the Subaru. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago that I was thinking of, where we had the Red Bull Junior at Sardinia. That's the one that I didn't want to do again. And of course, that's when I also had the bad week at Willow Springs as well. That was rough. Well, actually, no, in that case, no, that was... Okay, now you know, now I'm just confusing myself. You know what, forget it. It was in one of the recent weeks, I know that. It was either 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Oh, shit, don't need to shit down. Yeah, I already know this lap ain't gonna be good because I messed up the majority of the lap. No, better than I thought, but yeah. Not quite on my PB though. I was trying to trail back in there, but I wasn't on the brake quite enough. You know what? But one thing I guess I want to say, for the last few weeks actually, like before, like I had this, like I have the Logitech wheel, so therefore I'm using the Logitech pedals. And I have this modified brake pedal that's basically a wider brake plate that goes across the original brake pedal and the clutch to make for a bigger brake pedal. And with the combined force of the brake pedal and the clutch, it made it feel more like an actual brake pedal. But I'm not gonna lie, for the last few weeks and this stream, I actually haven't been using it. I've been using the standard brake pedal on here, and honestly, I don't really think it makes me any slower than I was already. So I feel like I'm getting used to it again. And the reason why I haven't been using it is because I've been playing other games with my wheel recently to where I need to use clutch, or either need to use clutch or I can't have the pedal pushing the clutch pedal down, aka NASCAR 25, because I tried my wheel in that game and I had my bigger brake pedal on, and when I was braking, it was technically pressing the clutch as well, which was messing me up because it would put the clutch on as I'm braking and it would completely mess up my braking, so I had to take it off. And I just said, screw it, you know what, I'm just gonna try to start playing with the original brake pedal again and see how it goes. And I've been using it for the past few weeks now and it hasn't been that bad, so I'm probably just not even gonna bother using that other brake pedal anymore. I got some good use out of it. I've used it for quite a while, so it's not like it's money going to waste. I've used it for quite a bit and gotten some pretty good use out of it. Alright, we got just enough time for one last lap. Unless the game puts me in the matchmaking even before, because it tends to do that sometimes. Damn, I actually didn't realize I was up by that much before going into the hairpin. Damn, I just lost like 2/10. I was up by like half a second going into the hairpin. Yep, see? Didn't even get to make it to the line. Okay, well, we're starting on pole again. Is Ortega in here again? Yep, he is. There he is down there. So yep, he came back and beat me last time. And I'm sure he'll come back to the pack again, but we'll see if I can actually keep him behind this time. Or either that, or just hope he gets held up by the rest of the pack and doesn't get up to me in time. But we'll see. We're starting on pole, and that Brazilian from the previous race isn't here this time. And it looks like Bobby improved his lap time a little bit. Oh, almost got a 2:19. Right. Race number 3 of the stream, and third and final race of Daily Race A. Let's see if we can get a win this time. I try to keep my pace up because I know Ortega is going to make his way through the pack. It's just a matter of if he gets held up or not. So try to keep my pace up until then. Whew, I feel like I was just about on the limits there going through that apex. Damn, Ortega's already up to 5th. Trying to be as brave as I can through there. Yeah, there we go. That's what I figured Ortega was going to get a faster lap. He's still in fourth right now. Hey, what you honking at me for, boy? God damn it, Bobby. Stop honking at me. Don't know if he's just trying to throw me off or what, but it ain't working. Oh, careful, don't go on the AstroTurf. Okay. Alright, well, it doesn't. I don't think Ortega's going to catch us before the end of the race, so just got to keep this up, and we should have it. Yeah, he's still in fourth with coming up on 1 lap to go. There's no way he's going to catch up. There's only going to make up that much time in 1 lap. And I'm now 2 seconds ahead of Bobby. He's in third now. Don't know how far behind Bobby he is, but either way, there's no way he's going to catch up that much time in 1 lap, even if he is faster than me. Sorry, we got a 2.5 second gap. Nearly 3 seconds down. So I can spare making a few minor mistakes like that. And there we go. We got that elusive win. All right. And just as Ortega got around Bobby as well. Oh, shit. Bobby actually fell back to fourth as well. But it's not going to matter because we're going to win by just over 2.5 seconds. So, nice. We managed to get a win in the other race A. And that's probably Most likely the only win I'm going to get in this string. And I'm sure we didn't get the fastest lap, but we got a award for pole position and clean race. So I will happily take that. All right, let's get on out of here and head on over to Road Atlanta for Daily Race B. So yep, it's a fixed set of cars, but it looks like the best to use is the BMW. So we'll go ahead and rock this car, and we'll use these extra few minutes to run some laps because I haven't ran any laps on here yet. It's like we're a little bit later in the day for this one. Alright, now we need to get a freaking Fiat mode and get back into GT3 mode. Now I remember most of the braking points for this track. Yep, just hit my wheels on the grass a little too much there. Yeah, I think I had it more right the first time. Still way too late. That we mess it up, it's still going to be a very decent improvement. Alright. We shall do the rest of our practice in the matchmaking period. Actually, I'm wondering what other cars are up there as well. Maybe I could consider trying something other than the BMW after this first race. Let's see, what other cars are up there again? Let's see. So we got the Lexus. That's up there. We have quite a few Lexuses. One GTR. A couple GTRs. So it looks like I'm mostly seeing. Well, obviously the majority of it's BMWs, but we got some Lexuses, and some GTRs as well. And further down, we got some people using the Mercedes as well. Looks like. But we'll see. Maybe, if anything, maybe I'll at least give the Lexus a go. Shame I can't use the 4GT because that's what my original plan was. But the game decided to cuck me the one time I wanted to use something other than the Meta. Now, I always forget how much you can really abuse those apexes on that final chicane there. You can really abuse the shit out of them. Didn't get the best run through the first apex, but hey, we're still going to improve though by a little bit. You gotta be very careful on the throttle. A little bit slower that time, but it's alright. Fast shape, the time should definitely go up here after me almost losing it. Lost a little bit of time, but still an improvement. All right, even deeper in the 219s. Hey, what's up? I'm doing good. How are you doing, brother? Whoop, whoop. Ah. A little too narrow on the apex that time. Done work for 2 weeks? Hell yeah, brother. Good for you. Time to chill? That's right. Done working, and then, well, non-work time is chill time. Ever live stream breakfast? I do occasionally. I try to find time to do it, but most of the time isn't on my side for that. I try to every now and then when the opportunity presents itself. There we go, into the 118s. Nice. And I've thought about like trying to like do live streams like on Tuesdays at the time I do a video instead of a video, but at the same time I do want to keep the videos going as well. I don't want to just do a live stream and just skip out on the video. Like, I want to be able to do both. It's just a matter of finding the time to be able be able to stream Wreckfest. Alright, well, I feel like maybe I could do a little bit better than that 118.9, but at the moment, I feel like that's probably like my peak right there for now. Unless I pull a rabbit out of a hat later on. Alright, let's see where this 118.9 puts us on the grid here. And of course, every time I think it's a decent lap, and it's not. I'm starting third last. Oh boy. Well, I guess that just shows the kind of lobby that I'm in. There's some pretty quick guys in here. Actually, no, not even third last, second last. The pole time was a 1:17. Jesus. Top 100%? Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I do usually always try to aim for at least within 2 seconds of the fastest time in the world on these races. Nitrous time? Yeah, if only we had nitrous in these cars, but sadly we don't. The only time we ever have nitrous in the cars in a daily race is when we get the one on Special Stage X, where it's just the big one-lap shootout. Yeah. Turn that off, and we'll put this on 3, because that's just what I feel like putting it on. Alright. Alright, you know what? We'll go 2. That's fun to watch. Yeah, it's fun for you to watch, and it's also fun for me to race. I wish they would do one more lap. Like, cause those races just feel so short, and then you have to spend like 10 minutes just driving around like in a straight line and basically not doing anything. It's just boring. Like, I wish the race was more than one lap, just so the race would take longer, so we wouldn't have to sit in the freaking matchmaking period for so long. Hopefully they make it 2 laps next time they bring it up, but knowing how they are, they probably won't. Oh, no, not already. Oh, shit. Time to forward focus. That's right. Forward focus and lock in. Except that the way I did that first corner was not ideal. All right, let's see. Let's see what kind of comeback we can initiate. Oh, somebody did what I did on the first lap. Oh, there goes somebody else. They're dropping like flies now. I think I might have just tapped him a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to tell how close I actually am to him in bumper cam. I don't think I'm going to bump him, but then I do. That's alright, it was just a little nudge. I did not want to send it there, but he did break a little early. I was preparing to break a little early as well to consist of the slipstream, but I think he braked a little bit too early. Maybe over-anticipated it. That's alright. We're still going forward, so it's alright. We may have lost a little bit of time, but we're both still on the track. We at least live to fight another day. Sometimes it really amazes me how much you can really abuse the track limits on some of these tracks. Oh, there goes another one. Ah, damn it, I did that again. Son of a bitch. That's not ideal, damn it. Oh boy, they're full wide up there. And they're, oh god. They're wrecking. They're wrecking. Wow. Well, that just happened. Thankfully I wasn't up there to be a part of that. Maybe I shouldn't be in third through there because that guy got a much better run than I did. Those two are fighting up here. Oh, he took him out. I feel like you should use third on the exit of that chicane. Perhaps maybe I just didn't get as good of a run as the guy did before, because second just doesn't feel right there. You know, I'm gonna watch the replay of the best time and we'll see what they do. But I feel like using third out of there is the best way to go. You just gotta get the line right to get the best exit possible. Meaning you gotta hook up that first apex good and really set yourself up for the exit. But all in all, that was good. Started 15th and finished 8th. That's not bad. We finished just about top half. So I'll take it. Even after making a hash out of the first corner on the first lap. But most of those positions came from other people's misfortune. But hey, I'll take it. Was anybody else using the Lexus in that race? Out of curiosity. No, it doesn't look like it. Perhaps maybe I'll stick to the BMW, or at least for this next race. Maybe I'll try the Lexus in the third race. Alright, let's go take a look at the replay of the fastest time. And I might as well just watch the full lap to see what they're doing elsewhere as well. I feel like I'm doing it right mostly, but I'll watch the full lap and see if they do anything different than I am. Alright, let's watch this lap here. Pay attention to what they do. Okay, you can go a little bit past the curb on there. All right. Yeah, they're doing some extra downshifting, but I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, so yeah, I was doing it right. You just gotta set yourself up good through the first apex. And yeah, he was just doing a bunch of extra downshifting that I'm not gonna bother trying. Just because it just feels unnecessary to me. Because I'm not trying to go for the fastest time in the world. I'm just trying to be somewhat up there. I'm just trying to get myself a decent start position on the grid. shouldn't have bothered trying that. That is definitely not how you do that. Okay, I just got a bad bounce there. I would have totally stayed on the track there, but that curve gave me a bad bounce. Gracious, I know, right? I blame the track for that one. Totally not a skill issue. Crassy ass. Okay, that was definitely too wide. I should get a penalty for that. Yep, there it is. Guess I'll just go ahead and reset now to give myself some more time. Probably gonna be my last lap of practice here regardless, but well, we're not going to improve this time. Damn, if only I had time to finish this lap. But unfortunately, I don't. Yeah, I imagine my starting position is going to be no better. Yep, nope. We're still starting exactly where we started last race. And once again, there's no one. That one person that started behind me isn't someone that's starting at the back purposely without saying a qualifying time. In fact, it's Edible Auto. I think I ran into him last week. On what was it? The other race B, I think, or no, I think it was C. I know I ran into him recently, and we were racing with each other. I think it might have been. You know what? Yeah, it was last week. It was last week at Daytona. Yeah, it was last week. Yeah, I mean, I feel like for me, like this 118.9 is a good time out of me. It's just the scale of the lobby that I'm in is the reason why I'm starting so low down. But clearly, as we've seen, I am capable of going quicker. It's just a matter of putting the lap together. But anyway, we'll see how we do in this one. Last time we started from here, we finished 8th, so let's see if we can finish higher than that. Or at least around there. Oh, somebody's in the grass. Oh, whoop. Yeah, I might have braked a little bit early. Or maybe I didn't anticipate and didn't brake early enough, but it's alright. We're all still on the track, so no harm, no foul, I guess. Alright, we just about managed to make that work. Oh shit. Hang on to her. That's gonna hand me a couple free places. Make that 3. And we're probably gonna lose one now because I just cut that too much. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose one now when we get to the penalty line. Yeah, it was only inevitable he was going to get by. Mess up the chicane though. So I will happily take that right back. Alright, let's see if we can catch back up to these guys up front. Or in front of me here, at least. Yeah, I can't seem to get the break point right when I'm in the slipstream. I keep braking too late. Alright, well, we're on the back foot of these guys at least. And we have received a tap in the rear. That's not going to help. Oh, big run, big run. Oof. Ooh, that was a really good run. Wow. It's alright. A little bit out of my rhythm now, but it's alright. Alright, let's see about getting that back. And possibly then some. All right, 2 good runs in a row. Started 15th and finished 8th again. All right, good shit. Man, I feel like the highlight of that one is when I got the run on those 2 that were slow in front of me. I literally like almost split right in between them. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool move. I'm not gonna lie. I think I might just save the replay and watch that back. Let's go watch that again. 8th place did something funny. Did they? I didn't even notice. What did they do? Oh, well, wait. When you mean, if you're referring to when the guy took himself or took the other guy out, then yeah. But 30 seconds into lap 6. Well, I guess I'll look at that as well. But first, I want to look at that sweet move I made. I think it was this lap. This lap or the next? Okay, no, it was next lap. He kept going left. I guess that'll be something to look at. Yeah, it was definitely this lap. Okay. Alright, we'll watch from here. So we were so far back before, but then they got a horrible run out of there. Yeah, we get a mega run out of here. And then they're slowing the exit. Get the one guy, and then I was just about to get to the gap there. Look at that. That was sweet. Alright, now let's go to lap 6. And so 30 seconds into lap 6. Let's see what you're referring to. We'll watch from here. I don't see nothing. I don't really see nothing fishy there. So I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to, but oh well. Well, we still had a good run, so whatever happened, doesn't really matter. It might have been earlier, yeah, maybe, but oh well, we had a good result, so that's all that matters. All right, so I haven't seen anybody else use the Lexus. I was in 9th, yeah, but maybe it was the lap before then. But oh well. Alright, I haven't seen anybody use the Lexus in this race, in any of these races, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyway, just to see how it is. Oop, gotta put some medium tires on it. Let's give the old Lexus a try. Let's see how she feels around here. Yo, back up in the stream, see what it was? Will do, sir. Alright, let's see how the Lexus feels compared to the BMW here. Oh boy, I got really bad run through the chicane there. Son of a biscuit. All right. Great escape at 13 seconds into lap 6. Well, maybe we'll take another look at that replay after this next race. Yeah, I feel like the brakes might be a little bit better on this than the BMW because I'm braking roughly in the same spot that I was with the BMW, and it seems like the car's slowing down a lot more. No, bonk. Alright, let's try to get at least one clean lap with this car. Alright, so I'm running basically the same lap times with my that I was with BMW, so. Oh, pff, wow. You know, that's so funny about this game. Like, you go outside the track limits, but it was most of the time it's from a mistake that you don't even gain time from, and the game still penalizes you. Like, you've already lost enough time from the mistake, and yet you're gonna make me lose even more time. Like, come on, game. Give me a break. Alright, well, we didn't improve our lap again. obviously, but well, we're starting a little higher up this time. And there's a couple of people that are starting at the back with no qualifying time. Who are they? Nobody I recognize. Okay. But one of them is an A+ driver, so. But hey, we're starting a little bit further out this time, so we'll see what we can get out of it. Alright. Let's see how we do in the old Lexus. I might be the only Lexus in here, but oh well. It's on the leaderboard, so I gotta try it. And oh no, I'm not the only Lexus user. In fact, the A+ driver is using the Lexus also. Okay. So I'm not alone in this one. Jeez, okay. Calm down back there. Alright, nice. We managed to survive that. Oh, that little bit of correction may have put me just outside the boundaries. Nope, it didn't. We're good. Come on. Give me that superior straight line speed over the GTR. Yeah, the gears are a little bit longer in the Lexus, so I feel like using second coming out of the chicane in this car is probably a little bit better. Oh, I tried to leave him space. I tried to leave him space. I went a little wide. Got the other Lexus behind me now. That GTR shouldn't be close enough to go for a move unless he goes for the dive bomb of the century. I couldn't quite take advantage of that at the end, but that's alright. We didn't raise as many positions as we did in the previous two, but we still raised positions. And yeah, before we move on, we'll go back to that replay again, and we'll see about that incident that you were referring to. 50 cal. Don't need to save that replay because the one we're looking at was the one from the previous race. Alright, we'll look at this, and then we'll move on to Daily Race C. Now let's go back to here. I'm not going to bother turning on the... Actually, no, I'll turn on the racing info so I can at least see the laps. Okay. Alright, so 13 seconds into lap 6, so let's see. If it's what I think it is, then yeah, I saw that. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, you're right. He just straight up turned left. He didn't even get touched or nothing. What the heck? Oh, no, wait, let's watch his point of view. Like, he didn't get touched or nothing. He literally just straight up turned left. What the heck? Okay. But maybe he thought he was gonna oversteer and just corrected the car for no reason. I don't know. That's what it seemed like. He looked like he jerked the wheel or his control stick to the right or to the left. maybe he thought he was gonna oversteer, but he didn't. Because even I do that sometimes. Anyways, now with that out of the way, let's move on to Daily Race C with Group 4 cars at the almighty Red Bull Ring. See how much time we got. 7 minutes. All right. Well, we got time to run some laps before the race, and I've run a few laps beforehand, so I got some practice under my belt. But now let's get a little more. Yeah, we'll go 3. Alright, now we gotta get out of GT3 mode and get into GT4 mode. Less power, less downforce. Oh, I braked too early. I think that'll still count though. Not as fast. Okay, never mind. No, it didn't. And this one should be pretty easy because there's no pits. There's no pit stop required in this one. This one's just a straight 12-lap shootout, which is very rare in Daily Race C to not have a minimum pit stop. So yeah, no strategy in this one. Basically, just a longer Daily Race B. Yeah, I should have stayed in 4th. Man, it's always that first corner there. It's usually my weakest corner on this track. I knew it. Well, it wouldn't have been faster anyway. Alright, well, we'll see what this lap time puts us for our first C race here. Yeah, I think after this race, I'm going to take a look at the replay of the fastest lap, because I need to see if they're using third or fourth, do that second to last corner. Wait, did I? Yeah, third or fourth. I need to see what they're doing. Alright, race time. Let's see where we're starting. And looks like we're not starting very good. Oh, well, not last at least, but yeah, we're still starting quite a ways down. Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty sure I don't remember what I got last time we were here, but I think I got a 37 last time. Last time this came up, maybe. I feel like I know I'm quicker than a 138. Surely. I mean, that's what I thought last week at Daytona, but like I thought I could get a 145 at Daytona, but apparently even my best lap in the last stream was a 146. I wasn't able to see what it was in the stream because it got cut off, but I went back to the video that I made on that one good race I had on there, and I had like a 146.7, I think. That's my best lap. Anyway, time to change gears and get ready for this race. Let's see how far up the order we can get this Code Red number 24 Genesis. And let go. Straight 12 lap shootout. No pit stop needed or required. Bit of a late defense move there, but alright, we made it work. Oh, a little bit of a light bubble there. Oh boy, we got a three-wide situation here. Coming up to the hairpin. Alright, we survived. Yeah, braked a little too much to try to avoid going to the back of him. Honestly, I feel like the way to go is definitely fourth through there. To that second to last corner. Alright, we got back in front of him again. Now let's see if I can stay in front of him. Oh boy. Wow, things are happening up here. Damn, the leader's just checked out at this point. He gone. Or actually, no, that's not the, that's the top two actually. So this big group is for third. The top two are all on their own up there. That was a bit of a desperate move from the Canadian there. Or perhaps maybe I went a little too slow to there, who knows. Damn, I thought for sure this guy in front of me was going to get a penalty. Oh, I didn't mean to go for that. I just gotta... That's not... I didn't want to do that. Oh, he gone. Whoever that is. Well, if this was a daily race B, this would have been probably would have been the last lap, but we still got a whole half of the race to go. Take advantage of that. There we go. Pass him, lead those two to duke it out. Yep, there we go. Leave those two back there to settle their differences. Alright, well, we got a chance to get third, so let's see if we can catch these guys. But that's definitely the highest I'm going to get, because the top two are too far ahead. We're definitely in slip range. It's just a matter of actually getting up to them. Oh, one's in the gravel. Yo, what up? Oh, he had a penalty. Oh, no, now I'm going to get a penalty. Shit. Son of a bitch. Oh, no, well, look at that. We both got penalties. That's his second penalty, and that was my first. Let's just not add on to it if we can. Trying to put together a decent lap for qualifying. Nice, but what do you got so far? Oh, for daily race B. What do you got so far? I think my best right now is a 118.9 on there, and I just did my 3 races on there. This is my first race of daily race C right now. $119.4. Hey, not bad. You're not too far off of me. You're about half a second off my time, so that's not bad. A 118.9. That's what I got right now. I probably could go a little bit faster because there were some points where I was up on my lap a bit more, but I kept making mistakes. But I could probably definitely go a little bit faster than that. But okay, I don't know what the heck this guy's doing. Surely the game won't give me a penalty for that. You're not happy to get a 118? I feel you, brother. Oh my god, what is going on? But brother, what is your deal? Chill the fuck out. Holy crap, what has happened on this at the end of this last lap? Jesus. Now third place has a penalty. And I was able to get past this guy before, but he kind of forced his way by because I was picking up speed again from serving a penalty. So yeah, this isn't for the win, but if we can get third here, that'll be a win in my book, considering how far ahead the top two are. So if we can get third here, that'll be a win in my book. Do you do the time trials? I do them when I can. I don't usually get on here that much off stream, but I do like to do the time trials every once in a while. I tried the one with the one at Watkins Glen with that weird freaking car. And I don't remember what my best was, but it was nothing to brag about. It was pretty awful. I think the last I saw was like a 133 something, but that was from a horrible lap. I need a little bit more time with that car. Yeah, I know it's not that hard. I just gotta get used to the car. I've driven that car before in like a daily race A that happened in the past. But it's just a matter of getting used to the car on that track. Oh shit! Oh wait a minute! What happened? This is second place. What happened to him? Okay, well I guess second's up for grabs now. Alright, well, with 3 laps to go, looks like we have a chance at second now. Because not only did he lose a lot of time, somehow, he's also got a penalty on him. Went a little too narrow there. It's alright. Alright, second place is about to serve their penalty. Oh, this is going to be close. Still got another lap after this, so it's not trying anything too drastic yet. That's right, keep fighting, you two. That'll open the door for me. My driver rating A. Yep, my driver rating's A right now. And that just happened. And that just happened as well. Oh, come on, guys. Jesus H. Christ. Wow, that was a scumbag move from that guy. Oh, he got another penalty. Haha, that's going to give us second place. Oh, wait, what the heck? Wait, why did the leader stop? Wait, hey, I won. What the heck? Why did the guy in first stop? Well, hey, that's going to give me a free win. Let's go. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. Like, why did he stop? Like, did he just not want to win? But, hey, that guy got a penalty, and I guess that gives me a free win. Wow, okay, that was unexpected. Hey, I'm not complaining, I'll take it. That's another win on my record. And it's funny, I was gonna call that guy as well for that filthy move, but doesn't matter now. Hell yeah, I will happily take that. Yeah, I wonder where that guy stopped. You know what? Obviously I know he stopped, but I'm curious. Did he actually just stop on the line and not take the win? Yeah, somebody messaged me after that, but I left too early. I left too late. I didn't see who it was. Let's see, who was it? It was this guy. Alright, let's get to the last lap. Yeah, he was like so far ahead and checked out, and then yeah, he just stopped at the line. Yeah, he just didn't want to take the win. Huh? Interesting. and then here comes the rest of us. Yep, and there we go. Yep, that guy had a penalty, and that gave me the win. Well, honestly, in all my years of playing this game, that's the first time I've ever seen somebody who was so far ahead in the lead just stop and not take the win. Huh. Well, I guess there's always a first for everything. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back in there and get ready for another run. Penalties make or break you? Yep, they sure do. Yep, he got a well-deserved penalty after that filthy move he did on me, and then he got another penalty for cutting the track, I guess. And even if it's half a second, if you cross the finish line with a penalty, it adds another half a second to total a second. So, yep, he got what he deserved on that one. Alright, let's see if I can actually improve my lap here. We got a few laps to try. At least. Or at least a couple. My lap time went to shit. When Buddy was yapping. Oh well, I mean, it's fine. I still won the race, so hey ho. I mean, it was also because I was in that pack and everybody was just bumping and banging each other all over the place. That's another reason why my laps were so much slower. It's just because I was within that pack and everybody was just fighting so much. Yeah, no, I don't blame that guy for talking at all. Best race of the day for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I got to win earlier, but my win probability on daily race A is a lot higher than B or C. So anytime I get a win on B or C is a major accomplishment for me. But in that case, I kind of got gifted the win. I feel like I didn't earn it that much, but I mean, I still got it. Like, it feels a lot better when I actually, like, fully earn the win. Rather than just being gifted it. But, hey, a win is a win, and I'll take it. Yeah, they had penalties. Yeah, they did have penalties, that is true. But I mean, hey, I also got a penalty in that race too, at one point. Couldn't keep the composure. I mean, I think it mostly came from them just, like, that guy, like, completely hit the guy on the last lap, and I think I put him beyond the track limits, and I think that's what gave him that penalty. Because they were just being idiots. Patience did me that? Yep, it sure did. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're enjoying, man. I'm glad you're enjoying. Yeah, there we go, 38.2. A little bit of an improvement. Yeah, maybe that's the hope. I'm hoping to hit 500 subs by the end of the year at least. Either by the end of the year or early next year at the least. I don't think we're gonna have time to finish this lap, or maybe. But if it's faster, will the game register it though? Is the question. Yeah, well, we're below. We're plus now, so it doesn't matter now. Yeah, I want to power out of that corner more, but I've just had a bad habit of going too wide on the exit of that corner and getting a penalty, so I'm just a little bit hesitant to get on the power. Coming out of that corner and getting a good run. Yeah, no, this lap wouldn't have been better, even if I did have time. That's alright. We improved a little bit, so we'll see where that puts us. We improved by a few tenths at least. We're still below mid pack. Actually, I think I didn't even improve my starting position at all. Is that? Oh my god! This guy has the freaking Fast and Furious Evo livery on the freaking Genesis. What the heck? Qualifying time at Daily Race C is a 30.220. Okay, wow. So you're actually. Yeah, you're basically the same as me. Only a couple. I'm only a couple hundredths off, so or a hundredth. So yeah, we're pretty much equal. Yeah, okay, so it looks like the guy who started on pole in the last race isn't here this time. So I'm not expecting any free wins this time if I end up at the front again by the end. Alrighty. Let's get her going, fellas. And actually, no, my mistake. That's not the Evo livery. That's the Eclipse livery. I'm a dumbass. I think the race C would be much better if we needed a pit stop to change tires. I mean, yeah, it would spice things up a little bit. But then again, I don't mind a straight 12-lap shootout. But one less thing to think about. All you gotta do is just drive. Oh, that guy's definitely getting a penalty for sure. Oh, what the heck? What's going on with that guy? Jeez. Guy's lagging all over the place. More Canadians. Well, hey, at least Canadians are better than Brazilians in this game. That's for sure. A little bit of contact, but that was pretty clean. To me, at least. Keep my defensive line so that way he can't retaliate. Oh, there goes the Fast and Furious Genesis. Oh, this is the guy that almost screwed me over last race. AKA the one who got what he deserved. Man, this guy just loves getting penalties, apparently. Oh, more people with penalties. Okay, what the heck was that? That seemed like a bit of a cheeky tactic there. Hey, what the what is your problem, dude? Well, I don't know what this guy's problem is, but he better not do anything stupid. He said something to me in the chat there just now, but I didn't see what it was because my face was covering it. Just jump back in for now. I'm actually not 100% sure what country that is, what that flag is. I actually don't. I'm not exactly the brightest on my geography, so I actually don't know what country that is. I think it's Argentina, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm curious on what that guy said to me during the race just now. I'll have to go back to the chat log after the race and see what it was. It's Argentina? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was never 100% sure, but now I know for sure. But wherever this guy's from, he's a prick. that we all know. And he's got another penalty. Bye-bye. Yeah, so long, sucker. Wouldn't want to be ya. Yeah, whoa. Big lag bump, big lag spike. Okay, now I see what he said. He just threw a question mark at me. What the heck? What the fuck you questioning me for, dude? Oh, now Zwart has a penalty. Oh, rip. The penalties continue to fly. Let's see if I can get back up as Zwart so I can get past him when he serves his penalty. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get by him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised I'm still holding the fastest lap right now. Thought I would have got taken away by now. Yeah, okay. Game shouldn't penalize from me that because the guy hit me. Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't know 100%. I don't trust it, but yep, nope. See, he's going for the overtake. And he backed off though. That is a very awkward place to go for an overtake. So hard to do it without contact. There we go. Park it on the apex. Don't let him switch back. Hell yeah. Alright, just gotta hold him off one more lap. Ooh, I thought I was gonna go in too early for a second there. Thankfully we didn't. I'm gonna go like half defensive in case he tries to go for a big lunge. Just when I thought I was going to hold the fastest lap, the prick took the fastest lap. That's alright, you can go on that side. I'll stay on the inside. Oh, that was a bad run. It's alright. It's alright. I'm still on the preferred side. Oh, what? Oh, come on, game. He pushed me. Wow. He pushed me out there. That's BS. Wow. Okay, well, I would have had second there if the game didn't screw me over. He totally hit me wide there. GT7 penalty system at it again. But, oh, well, it was still a fantastic run regardless. Yeah, that was a very desperate move from him. To be honest, I probably should have defended to keep him from doing that, because I should have known he was going to do that. But that's kind of lame that I got screwed over by the penalty system. He lost safety rating for that, and possibly for some of the other moves he made as well. Yeah, and look at the prick. His safety rating is a B, so no wonder he gets all the penalties he gets. Yeah, I definitely got fucked there. That's a crying shame, but whatever. Whatever. The rest of the run was still great up until there. This is definitely one of the best weeks I've had on here in the past few weeks in terms of overall performance. Yeah, because last week at Daytona was a little bit rough, and Willow Springs a few weeks ago was very rough. I had a horrible time on that one. But you know what? If I end up in that situation again, next time I am defending the last corner to prevent them from doing that. I should have done it. I should have defended that damn corner to keep him from trying to do a bullshit lunge like that. But as I like to say, what's done is done, and there ain't no turning back. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of liking using this bumper cam now over the hood view. Yeah, there's a few moments where like I can't see or something, but I mean, so far I've been able to adapt to it. That was your preferred view? Yeah. Like, I used to switch between this and the hood view for so long, but I just decided randomly, you know what, let's just use this view for this stream, and now I'm really liking using it. Yeah, it's like I said before, this is the view that the majority of the pro drivers use. I mean, shit, there's even one friggin' Valerio Gallo, whatever his name was. Apparently, he races in third person with a steering wheel. So that's kind of interesting. Not gonna lie, 'cause I've seen him do it in one of the world final streams from last year or 2 years ago. Like Valerio Gallo actually drives in third person view with the wheel. Atari stick is top challenge. Hey, look at that. 137. All right. That'll definitely help my starting position. And I was about to say, I ran a 138.1 in the race, and that was faster than my current PB. So obviously that meant I was able to go quicker. And damn right we did. I was about to say, I knew I could get into the 37s. I'm pretty sure I've done it before. Pretty sure I got a 37 the last time this combo came up. Yep, damn right I did. Did I ever play Road Rash? I've actually never heard of that game. What is that, like a banger racing game, like similar to Wreckfest or like Burnout or whatever? Because I've actually never heard of that game. Motorcycle Combat? Yeah, I've never heard of that game, so I've definitely never played it. Joe's Rest was king on Sega. Ah, okay. Yeah, you probably grew up with a lot more older games than I did. So, yeah, way back in the 90s. Yeah. Yeah, I was born in 97, so I'm a late 90s kid. Yeah, had a Pong thing in 74. You too? Ah, nice. All right, seeing how the first two races went, I'm very excited to see how this one goes. And look at that, we're starting 6th. Hell yeah. That 137.8 really helped our starting position. And that puts me only 2/10 off of Swartz time. You turned 28 yesterday? Hey, guess what? I turned 28 at the end of this month, so hell yeah. And looks like the prick from the previous 2 races isn't here this time, so don't have to worry about him, thankfully. Pushing 30, no kid no more. Yep. Yeah, shit, I stopped referring to myself as a kid the moment I got out of my teens. The moment I turned 20, nope, no kid anymore. Your kid's 37? Wow, damn. But still, here we are. Yep. Yeah, I'm sure somewhere deep down we're all still children somewhere. Anyway, let's see if we can end the stream off strong here. So let's get her going. Gamer forever? Hell yeah, brother. Gamer forever. That's definitely gonna be me. We got ourselves the best starting position we've had all the time here, so let's see what we can make out of it. Now, the Mexican that made that dumb move in the last race is here as well. I didn't realize that. Well, hopefully he gets his act together and doesn't do anything stupid again at the end of the race if we're racing each other. Revenge? Well, my way of revenge is beating them cleanly. I don't retaliate by wrecking them. Yeah, that was a bit of a lunge, and I'm probably going to get penalized for that. I thought he braked early, but nope, turns out I braked late. Oh, looks like he's going to be serving a penalty along with me here. Okay, so we only lost one place. That's fine. We still got basically the entire race to go. So anything can happen from this point. Just keep our heads up and keep pace up. Ooh, if it Mexican's not gonna like that one. Damn! That was an ass pack and a half. Jesus. I was parking on the apex to prevent the undercut, and he just absolutely slammed my rear end. Jesus. Alright, let's see if we can catch up with the top three. As long as this Brazilian behind doesn't slow us down by being an idiot. There he goes, being an idiot. The fuck you flashing at me for, dude? You're the one that sent it from a million miles back. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, there you go. Now him and the Mexican can duke it out. Get me away from him. Get me away from him, and also slow yourself down while you're at it. Alright, we got clear in front, clear behind. Oh, rip. I just spotted that. Zora has a penalty. That'll get me a little closer to him, but still just under 2 seconds behind. I have a feeling he must have gotten that penalty coming out of the first corner. Looks like he didn't get one that time. Okay, I thought I was going to get a penalty because I cut that corner too much, but nope, we're good. I'm slowly getting on Swart lap after lap, but we only got 2 laps left, so I'm probably not going to be able to catch up in time to be able to do something about it. Unless he gets another penalty. Yeah, I catch up like at least a tenth a lap, from what I've been noticing. We're in slip range now. Yeah, that's usually the minimum slip range. Ah. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. Damn. I just needed one more lap and I could have bowed him for second. Damn. That was, well, the majority of that run was very boring except for the first part, but hey, you don't have to have an exciting race to have a good race. So, that was still a good result. Started 6th and finished on the podium. But damn, man, I just needed one more lap and I would have had him right where I wanted him. And honestly, maybe if I didn't get slowed up so much by the guys I was fighting with earlier, that would have... I probably would have had that extra lap I needed. And holy shit, I actually got the fastest lap at the end. Wow, look at that. So, nice. I got the fastest lap. Sweet. Oh, he already left. Dang it. I was going to message him. Oh, well. All right. Well, but we had some very good runs today. I am very pleased with the way today's stream went. We had some absolutely fantastic runs, especially in Daily Race C. Like all the runs in Daily Race C were definitely the best ones that we've had tonight, for sure. Yeah, well, I guess I'll know when this car and track combo ever comes up again. I know I'll do well, because I certainly did well there. That was definitely the best performance I've had in Daily Race C in the past few weeks, so I am very happy about that. But anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it up there. I should be streaming again same time next week, so look forward to that. But until then, I thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I shall catch y'all on the next one. See y'all later.